Hello, so today we're going to create this simple card with an envelope. I always like to put something on my envelopes just so that they're a little bit matching to the cards. So we're going to be using some punches today as well as some gorgeous grape ink. So we'll start by making the card base. I'll just pop this out of our way. So you'll need your trimmer, which I'll just grab mine. And an A4 bit of paper. So we just want to cut this at 14.8. And then we want to score it at 10.5. Fold that over and use your bone folder just so you've got a nice crisp line, and that's our card base there. So we do need to do a few more cuts, so we'll do them all now. With the DSP, we're going to be using this one here, and we're going to cut it at 14 and then 9.5. So we'll go 14 this way. And 9.5. We're also going to have a panel that goes down the middle, and this is in the Blushing Bride pink, and that's going to be 10 by 5, which I think this might already be. No. And then we also need a bit of old olive, and we want to cut a 3 centimeter strip from that. So that's all our cutting done. This one's a really simple one to put together. What we might do is we'll do our sentiment first. So we've just got the 3 centimeter old olive, and we're going to take our gorgeous grape stamp pad, and we're going to be using the stamp set here, Butterfly Gala. So I've chosen Hello Beautiful as my stamp today. Now these are polymer stamps, so you want to be putting your mat behind it. We're just going to stamp that onto our banner. And while we have our ink out, we might do our butterflies as well. So we just need a bit of white scrap paper, and I'm using this butterfly one today. So this matches up with your punch. And then we also need to do the center of our butterflies. We'll colour them in a little bit, but that's all our stamping done. Alright, so now we need our punches. Best way is to hold them this way, because then you can line up your images that you want best you can. Now this might be a little bit loud. And there's our butterflies. What we're going to do as well is we're going to punch some of the blushing pink, Blushing Bride pink, because I'm just going to use just the pink butterflies for our envelopes. So we have all our butterflies there. Now with our strip, we're going to use the 3 banner punch one here. Now if you turn it over, you can actually feed it through and punch wherever you need. So I'm going to feed it through, and I can see that my sentiment's just there. So I'm going to pull it out a little bit, line it up as even as I can, and punch. So the other side of this we will cut straight. So I'll just trim off the other end of that. I have it going over the pink a little bit. And before we put this all together, we just need to colour in our butterflies. So I'm going to be using the blender pens. This is light olive. And I'm just going to colour them in a little bit. I'm not doing anything fancy on these. Just going to put a little bit of colour on just so that they're got a little bit of colour on them. So with the blender pens, you can do a lot of blending with your lighter and darker shades, give you a little bit more dimension. I'm just using it for the solid color today. A little bit on our little baby butterfly. They're really cute. I love these butterflies. That'll do. So now we just need to build our card. So first you want to put your DSP onto your cardstock. So I'm just using the Tombow multi liquid glue. This one's good because you can reposition, gives you a little bit of time to reposition it if you need to. So I'm just going to line that up. You can always put like a solid color behind it. That will make it pop a little bit more if you wanted to. And then with our Blushing Bride plain piece, I'm just going to put that on Dimensionals when I can find them, just to raise it up a little bit. And I'm going to center that on the card, or as central as you can get. The Hello Beautiful, I'm just going to put some more liquid glue on the back of that. Now I probably should have put this one on before I put it up on Dimensionals, but too late now, it's done. So I'm just going to line the flat side up with the flat of the Blushing Bride. The butterfly, just realizing the sample one, I actually cut the butterfly out of the Blushing Bride cardstock, but we've done white cardstock on the back today. Oops. I probably didn't want to glue that all over. I'm going to stick this one a little bit more on it because I actually put glue all over it. So. And our little baby one, we're going to use our mini Dimensionals, which are just a little bit smaller, and I'm just going to put one in the middle of the back. And I'm going to put this one up here today. With the plain pink ones, I'm just going to stick them onto my envelope, which I know I got out here. So I'm not going to stamp these, it's just going to be the plain pink butterfly. But you're more than welcome to stamp it if you want. And I'm going to put the little pink one on the inside of the card. So I like to put something on the inside of the card as well. Actually, I just thought of something I might do with the inside of the card. We'll leave that there for a second. We'll take our piece long enough. They're both the same length. Just going to cut a strip of the DSP. Yeah, just going to put this on the inside of the card as well. And then pop the butterfly on top of it. So there you go. Nice simple card. We've just used one ink, some DSP, a couple of colours of cardstock and 2 punches. Thank you for watching.